Welcome back to my channel. Today we are surfing and turfing oxtail shrimp pasta. Stay tuned. Alright, so let's get into the recipe. I am using a cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm also using my Walker's Wood jerk seasoning, which is actually spicy and one is mild. I have my green seasoning, which that's on my channel, the Maggi chicken bouillon, and I'm also using garlic powder and onion powder as well. Alright, and I have my tricolor peppers, which will give you that Rasta pasta look, red, the green, and the gold. And I'm also using a can of Grace coconut milk as well. All right, and instead of buying chicken broth, you can make your own broth with the Maggi chicken bouillon or whatever bouillon you have. Just a cup of hot water and a teaspoon of the chicken bouillon. Mix it and let it dissolve. And if you don't know by now, these are my favorite shrimp. These are the wild Patagonian pink shrimp, Argentina shrimp. They're all the same, taste the same, delicious, tastes just like lobster. All right, and I'm using the penne pasta or penne pasta, however you want to pronounce it. Let me go ahead and add this, the bouillon to the hot water so it can go ahead and dissolve. So like I said, this is my chicken broth. All right, so let me get my sweet pepper cleaned up and cut up. I'm using about a quarter, and here I have my nice vegetable peeler, slicer, shredder. It's an all-in-one. It does everything for you, and I've also listed the link in my description box so you can pick one up right off my Amazon page as well. All right, you see how nice this peeler, shredder, slicer is? You can use it to peel potatoes, you can use it to peel your carrots, and look how it shreds the sweet pepper. It makes everything just look nice and uniform. That's why I love it. So like I said, don't forget to pick you up one as well. All right, so my shrimp have been soaking in some cold water because they were frozen. Here's my butter. I'm using the Kerrygold. Anywhere from a quarter to half a stick is good. And let me go ahead and get my cheese. I'm using mozzarella shredded cheese that's already pre-shredded. And I always add a little salt to my water when I'm making my pasta. It just gives the pasta a nice, a nice little flavor. So you can do that as well. All right, so my shrimp is ready. I've already squeezed a little lime juice in there to get rid of the rawness. It's easy peeled. It's already been deveined. That's why I love them. They taste and the taste and the texture is just like lobster. They're my favorite shrimp, and that's the only shrimp I buy now. So you should give them a try as well. All right, so my water has come to a boil, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the pasta. This is the best time to add it so it doesn't stick to each other as well. All right, so I'm adding about a teaspoon of this jerk seasoning to my shrimp, not to over season it because the jerk seasoning is already a little salty. So you don't even have to add salt or anything to this. This has everything on all the ingredients you need. All right, let me just go ahead and test these to see if they're already cooked. And if they're not to your desire, I don't like them when they're too mushy. So I always, just taste test them. So I'm gonna move them out the way. Let them sit there for a few more minutes. They've been boiling for anywhere from about 9 to about 10 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna get my shrimp going. I'm adding my coconut oil to the pot. Got a little firecracker going back here. All right, so I'm just tossing these shrimp for probably no more than 2 minutes because shrimp don't take long to cook. That's why I love shrimp. It's like 1, 2, 3. So while my shrimp is frying, let me get my sauce going. I'm using half a stick of butter. You can use less or more, whichever your preference is. I am going to, let me just switch this to the rapid heat because this is dinner in less than 30 minutes. As you can see, this is like bam, 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 bam. All right, so dropping my sweet peppers in the pot. My pasta's already cooked. I'm gonna let this saute a little before I add my additional ingredients, and then I'm gonna drain the pasta. So by the time all of this is sauteed up, the seasoning gets in, I'll be ready to drop the pasta and the shrimp in as well. All right, so let me go ahead and add some my green seasoning. The green seasoning recipe is also on my channel. You can scroll down and view that as well. I get that request a lot. What's in your green seasoning? So you can actually view that. All right, so I'm going in now with a cup of heavy whipping cream. If you don't have heavy whipping cream, you can also use evaporated milk as well, just a substitute. You can, make your own little modifications. And I'm also using a can of this Grace coconut milk. It is very rich and flavorful. It has the oil, everything is in there. And if you don't have canned coconut milk, you can use the refrigerated coconut milk. Sometimes I'll use the silk milk if that's all I have on hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my homemade chicken broth. And if you look at the back of that bottle, the Maggi bouillon or most of the bouillons, it have the recipe on there telling you how to make your own broth. So you don't have to open a box of broth and have it sitting in your refrigerator for weeks until you're ready to use it again. Also, that same jerk seasoning that was used to season up the shrimp in the beginning, I'm adding a tablespoon to my mixture. I'm using the spicy, which will, kick it up a notch as well. And while my mixture is still hot, I'm gonna go ahead and add this cup of cheese so the cheese can also dissolve as well. Are y'all ready to eat or what? Look how delicious this looks. All right, so I've drained off the water off the pasta. I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the sauce. And like I said, the sauce doesn't even take long to prepare. Put in anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes, simmer, drop, and go. You have dinner ready in literally in less than 30 minutes with this recipe. And how could I forget my onion powder and my garlic powder? Also listed at the beginning of the video. I'm dropping them in right now. I'm like, yeah, something else was missing. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a little black pepper as well. All right, and my shrimp is ready. I've already removed it from the heat. See it on the other side. So I'm just gonna drop it on the pasta. You can mix it up in there. I'm just leaving it on the top so you can see what it looks like. I'm using about a 2-pound bag of shrimp is what I use with this because I love seafood. I can eat shrimp every day. Look how delicious this is. Look how delicious it looks. It tastes even better. So I made some oxtail, so I'm dropping my oxtail on top of this as well. That's why I said we're gonna be surfing and turfing, seafood and dryland. All right, so add any meat. You can even add salmon, any other seafood or any other meat with this, but this is a great combination. All right, and again, hit up the comment section. Tell me if you tried it. Tell me what else you'd like to see me cook. Please follow me on Instagram at Therainaskitchen as well. And also check out my other videos on this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe, the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.